Hey, I remembered which button to press and everything. Superb. Evening all. We're doing that live streaming sim sesh thing again. My camera's over here tonight, which is a bit weird. Sorry about that. So if you feel like I'm not looking at you, it's because I'm not looking at you because you're over there. But I'll try and look. But when I'm on the laptop, it all works. Trust me, it'll all be fine. So evening, how are you doing? Join us on the YouTube chat if you want to come and say hello. Join us in a Velocidrone if you want to come and do some flying. And we're going to be doing something a bit different tonight. We're going to be what are we going to be? We're going to be forgetting which button you click on to do the next bit. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. It's this one. This is the one. Look, that one there. It's almost, I don't know what I'm doing. It's been a while, guys. Been a while since we did this. So we currently have Orangutan FPV is the only person flying in our simulated session tonight. We did move the time, actually, to be fair, for Mr. Orangutan FPV because he needed to get on and do some flying before he has another commitment a little bit later on. So there he is. You can see him there flying away. Should we go on board with him? If I can remember the buttons. It's space, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. So what he's flying is Arta's first submission to the contest for this evening. What we've done is I have created a map which is very similar to Old Yardley's Rugby Football Club in Solihull, which is where we fly on Monday nights when we're not locked down by Boris or the rain is falling from the sky far too hard. Should we start him a proper race while we're blathering on? He's mid-flight and I'm gonna ruin him by setting him a challenge, but there we go. He can get set some times now, so that's good. You might win this one, Orangutan FPV. I built this in the Velocidrone editor. Gosh, that's tricky. The Velocidrone editor is a tricky thing, but once you get the hang of it, it's all good. And we built this, and I put in the map the 6 gates, the pile of cones, the 6 feather flags. Say that 3 times fast. I don't have a beer, which is a problem we're going to have to resolve very soon. 6 feather flags and a high gate, a high circular high gate. And that is the kit that we would have available on a regular Monday night sesh. So the challenge was, using just that kit, create a track, something interesting, something fun. Can be as technical. Apparently it can't be, because I can't freaking say it. It can be as technical as you like, or as fast as you like. That was the game. The game was that, and that was the game. So why is there nothing in my chat? There's nobody in my chat. In fact, it's not. Oh, there's the reason why. Because, see, I've added this clever little thing. I'll let you in on a secret. I've added a clever little thing to my Discord, to my OBS, and it hasn't worked because I need to change the URL that it connects to. Ah, see, change, yeah. So that's not going to work. So, oh well, it's good, isn't it? I can't even blame the beer. Have I mentioned the beer? There's no beer. There's no beer. It's not good, is it? It's not good. I can see too much above my head. Let's just angle it. There we go. That's better. So yes, that was the challenge, and in association with our wonderful friends at Unmanned Tech, who always look after us so very well, Unmanned Tech have provided me with £5, 5 whole English pounds for you to spend at their shop, should you be the person that created the map that everybody tonight votes as the best. And I think Orangutan FPV is going to be taking the prize because he's the only one there, so he's the only one who will get to vote. He completed that in 1 minute 3 seconds. We'll start him again, shall we? Boom. Arta has even put spectator cameras into this map. How good is that? I'm very impressed with that, Arta. Spectator cameras. That is attention to detail, sir. Attention to detail. Oh, that was clunky there for a moment. So I'm just going to sit here and waffle, I suppose, since there's nobody in chat to talk to, which is a little bit dull, isn't it? So, what are we doing? Well, the Monday night sim sessions, Monday night real life sessions have been a bit few and far between in recent weeks because the weather has been, well, nothing short of frightful. The nights are now drawing in, clocks are about to change, which is a bad idea. Can we stop doing this, please? Can we just... We're not on GMT at the moment, are we? We're GMT +1. Can we stay on this? Can we just make that our time? I don't want the nights to draw in. Something to do with farmers, wasn't it? Or something? I don't know. Anyway, I don't like it. Let's stop doing it. There's rustling in the kitchen. It could be a good sign. It could be a good sign. Cross your fingers. So yeah, it looks like our summer Monday night sessions are all but over. I think the solution to that is going to be I need to find somewhere we can use on a Saturday morning, Saturday or Sunday morning. Let's get out there, throw some gates down, do some flying. You could even flirt with the trees at the edge of the rugby club if you were that way inclined.
You need to big aircraft hangar.
Because there we go. The stream is saved. There has been stream saving. Where's my beer mat? Not leaving another ring on my desk. Somebody left a drinks ring on my desk. Somebody. I don't know who, but there's only 2 of us here. What's that? What's that about?
I don't know about the last one.
What's that? I think my last Jaffa cake may not have made it, folks. That is a crime against Jaffa cakes right there. And directly above the drinks ring that somebody left on my desk, there is now a pile of Jaffa cake crumbs. Can't be dealing with that. That's no good. That's bad. That's bad. It's really bad. 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 So we'll take this from the toolbox. Yes, I have a toolbox.
Could have caught him.
I have a toolbox in the living room, so I can't really complain, can I? That she leaves drinks rings on my desk and Jaffa cake crumbs. Can't really complain. I'm treated rather well. I've got rolling tool chests. Surprised I managed to say that right. Rolling tool chests in the living room. Cheers, good health, up your bum. So yeah, I'm thinking that it might be that we try and get something going at the weekends. I think that's an idea. Do you think that's an idea? I think that's an idea. Let me know if you think that's an idea. Talking to myself.
You need heated muffs.
Yes, the only problem with that, if you were watching Winter Blues quad talk, on which he suffered the ignominy. That's not the word I mean, isn't it? Is it? No. Anyway, he had me on as a guest, poor Blue. Very bad idea. And unfortunately, we managed to steer the topic onto heated muffs. Because we've decided, you know those things you put over your hands, like you've got your controller, like there's you with your controller, and you put your muff over your hands and your controller. It keeps you warm in the winter. But I want mine powered. I want it connected to a LiPo with heating circuitry inside it for a heated muff experience. And apparently that's not the sort of thing you're supposed to talk about on a family show. I don't think it was a family show. I think one of us said the F word. It's on YouTube. Go and have a look for it. Winter Blues channel. Make sure that you do a subscribe. I suppose I better start a race for Orangutan FPV there, all on his lonesome dove. It has been a while since we did one of these, so I imagine we've lost a bit of momentum, and that's why it's a little bit quiet. Oh, look over there, there's fire over there. Orangutan FPV, if you can hear me, please investigate the fire. I need to see what's going on with the fire. There's fire. Have I said fire enough times? Yes, I think I have. There we go. I've just realised I'm in spectator mode, and that's why I'm not getting something happening that I thought should be happening. But I tell you what, Orangutan FPV, after a summer of flying in the real world, do you know what? You can see the improvement. He's definitely getting quicker. Those lines are getting tighter. Don't choke on your Jaffa cake over there. He is. He's getting quicker. It's very good. It is particularly good since he's the only one there at the moment. Call your friends, Orangutan FPV. Tell them to come and fly. I was just wondering what this was. Oh, it's my microphone, of course. It's in the corner of the screen. Oh, you can't see it because it's actually cropped out on your view. But yes, no. Look, if I go back to this one. Look, microphone in that's just wrong. What's going on there? Very bizarre. So, what do you think? Let's give Joe the joy of the next one, shall we? Because I think he's probably pretty bored of this one by now. Very good track that it is. This is KillaKwads AKF1. I think he's put the camera on top of the tractor. That's a nice touch. I do like that. So we're going to go through all of the tracks. I've got a screen full of them. They're marvellous. Some of them, one of them is mine. I think we've got 3 from Arta. I think we've got 1 from Bearman. Possibly 2 from Bearman. We'll have to have a look. And 1 from Orangutan FPV. So we'll have to see how we get on. I'm liking those Align flags, by the way. They're very expensive, but they're very good. They're very good. We now own 2 of those in the real world. There we go. Orangutan FPV has finished that track. So let's have a look then. We'll change scenery. And you'll be able to see that these are the tracks that we have available for tonight. Well, except you can't because I'll put the search in.
Or do they know which track is which?
No, that probably would have been a good idea if they were anonymous, but people have put their name in their track design, so that makes it more difficult for me to make it anonymous. So you can see that we've got 2 from Arta, 1 from me, another 1 from me. There's the base map. We've got some race practice tracks that Mr. Bearman did for us. And that seems to be it. That's a bit unusual. I'm a bit confused. I thought we had more than that.
Have you lost some?
I've lost it. Yes, as usual, I have lost it. No, I'm officially confused by that. Perhaps Bearman didn't upload his tracks to the server. There's probably a way around that. We'll sort something out. So let's go for Arta's next track. And we'll get that one loaded up, and we will let Mr. Orangutan FPV have a crack at that. That didn't look like it changed. Did that change? I think that's the same track. That's the same track. Arta, what are you doing to me? Well, this is problematic. Okay, let's go for that one. Wow. There we go. We'll go on board with Orangutan. Yeah, that's a track I recognise. I built that track. That's fine. It's almost like I know it's. So we seem to have lost all the tracks. We seem to have lost all the pilots.
It is early though.
It is early. It is early. Everybody's going to turn up at 7 o'clock. And it's going to be wunderbar. Apparently I have an excellent connection. I wonder what happens. Let's try something, shall we? I wonder what happens if I try and run Velocidrone on this streaming PC whilst streaming at the same time. I think our stream quality will probably go to crap. I think that's probably the option there. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I'm going to window Velocidrone, I think, and make it run a little better, hopefully, and it won't eat all my processor. You never know. It's probably going to eat all of my processor, and then it will be bad. But hey, let's try it, because let's face it, nobody's going to care. So, yeah, there's a little window there. Let's give that a bash. I'll put that over there and wait for my stream health indicator to fall through the floor, because that'll be good. Alright, let's just check. Oh, he's finished 24 seconds. That is kind of quick, I think you'll agree. And apparently I didn't put any I didn't put any spectator cams in this one. So Arta's got me beat there already, because he knows how to put a simulator spectator cam in. Velocidrone is not responding. Well, that's good. That's impressive. Well done, boys. So this is torture, by the way. I can't eat on stream. I will not put you through eating on stream. And I've got these what are they called? Jaffa cakes. I've got these Jaffa cakes sitting here in front of me, just taunting me. Let's put them there so they're not in the jet stream of the fan coming off the laptop, because that would be a melty thing, wouldn't it? We don't want that. We don't want a melty thing. So 6:46, and by my reckoning 14 minutes before it gets super busy on the stream, and everybody joins and everything's wonderful. And I need to change cameras. There we go. Look at that camera angle there from Orangutan FPV. That's a confident camera angle, that is. Lots of angle, lots of speed, and lots of people not here yet, but I'm sure they're on their way. It will be amazeballs. Velocidrone has completely crashed. That's no good. That's no good at all. Let's relaunch Velocidrone. So yes, Saturday mornings, maybe Sunday mornings. Not too early, obviously, because, you know, it's the weekend. You need to have a bit of time off. You need to have a bit of a lie-in, an opportunity to lie in bed and watch some cartoons on Sunday morning. So possibly we'll see if we can get something done. Now, on Sundays we would normally run throughout the winter the KillaKwads winter whoops. I'm not sure we're going to be able to. I'm not sure. I need to have a talk with the venue. Obviously the venue are doing their very best to stay in business, the wonderful Fundamental Movement Academy. But of course, there are COVID guidelines we have to put in place. And with the rule of 6 and the Birmingham, West Midlands, Solihull area being under tier 2, under Boris Johnson's Tears of a Clown, we may not be able to do it. Or if we do it, it may be that I'm there. A member of the staff from Fundamental Movement Academy will have to be there because it's their venue. That's 2 places gone already. And then we could offer 4 pilot places. I'm not sure if that's something we could do, whether you guys would think that was worth doing. I don't really know. We live in very strange times. So I guess what we'll have to do is just see what we can sort out. But if we can't do that, we're going to do something, even if it's just impromptu pop-up sessions that you'll see on the KillaKwads Facebook group. You'll see little events pop up from time to time. There goes the applause. Let's start him again. You'll see little events pop up from time to time, and it could be Walker's Heath Park, could be we'll do a quick guerrilla attack on a bando.
Inactivity alarm.
Yes, inactivity alarm. There is inactivity going on. I don't know, but you can always keep your eye on the group. Oh, it's magic, So I joined the session. That's interesting. Let's see if I can make that window something usable. So here we go. I'm off. I'm in the air and I'm having to fly with no audio, that's a bit strange actually, it has to be said. Flying with no audio, you're not quite sure what's going on with your motor speed. But I'm up and I'm flying and I'm streaming at the same time. That's kind of impressive. Look, I can prove it because I can change. What the deuce? I can't change. I should be able to change. I should be able to change camera. Am I there? Yes, I'm there. Look, I've joined the session. Oh, I'm spectating. Be flying. That's what we want. Be flying. So now, there we go. I can fly on this one, and you can watch it from there, and you can laugh at how terrible it all goes. Tell you what, I'm going to start another race because I'm fairly sure that Mr. Orangutan will have finished by now. Let's have a look. Spectator mode, all the finished, very finished. So we will start a new session. I'll put you on board with me. Not that that's going to be very impressive for you, but there we go. Because I'm flying with no audio, which is really weird. Did I start a race? I have now. So yeah, what was I talking about? I was talking about winter whoops, which I think are under threat from the lockdown rules. Oh, missed that one completely. But we'll do it if we can. If we can do it, we'll do it. We're not gonna spend the winter not flying. I refuse to accept a life without flying. Much the same as I refuse to accept a world without heroes. Which means we're gonna have to sort something out. It's gonna be difficult, but let's hope that we get some stuff sorted out with this whole situation that's going on. Somebody pull the trigger on that vaccine, and let's all get everybody out there. They're talking about now, it's going to turn into a politics show, they're talking about a 2-week fuse breaker or something. What was it they call it? I can't remember. But I think the idea of it is they're going to lock everybody in their home, except for schools and very important businesses, and you're not going to be allowed to go out and socialise. All you can do is make money by doing your job, because protect the economy, and protect schools. Although the truth of the matter is that most schools are actually half empty or worse at the moment, because you get one case of the virus in one child and the rest of the year group gets sent home for 2 weeks, although they don't actually get sent home for 2 weeks because there are loopholes to that as well. So we're going to try and keep schools going, but if they do it in half term, oh, it's such a mess, isn't it? It's such a mess is what it is. There's Bearman. There's a Bearman doing a flying. Evening, Bearman. How are you? I hope you are well. Do you know what I should do? Is I should fire up the Discord chat. That's what I should do. So here we go. Let's jump into Discord chat. I'm the only one in there, which is marvellous. Oops, I've accidentally gone full screen on my Velocidrone. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. There are children screaming. It's all on fire. Right, here we go. Let's switch over to the Discord audio. Boom! I'm the only one in there. Come and join me in Discord audio. How do I reply in this chat? I'll have to do that. Give Discord audio a go, guys. Boom! There we go. So you might not have to listen to me talk so much poop. Let's change onto somebody else's camera. 2 secs. Bearman's going to find his microphone. All right, so we'll auto enable the pilots. Everybody's flying. I'm going to change the scenery to KillaKwads figure 8, and we'll do a fly. Let's do a fly. It could be fun, or it could be an absolute tragedy. I don't know. The race manager aborted the race. Whatever was he thinking? So, what was I saying? I'm losing my thread so badly. You're going to hate this track, by the way. It's a very basic figure 8 that I've created when I was learning how to do this Velocidrone thing. So let's take you on a quick tour. A quick tour? What do you think to a quick tour? Yes, let's do a quick tour of the Old Guardians Rugby Football Club. So we're going to head over here to the entrance. There we go. And here we go. As you drive down the driveway into Old Yards RFC, I can't quite gauge my throttle because I can't hear my motors. That's very strange. So here we go into the car park. And you can see at Old Yards RFC we have a couple of rugby pitches here. This is where we normally set up. There's my car parked there after unloading all the gates. There's the clubhouse, which is usually closed, and in these current times always closed. Over here is the tractor, because of course every groundsman needs a good tractor. I can't fly through it because I can't hear what I'm doing. And here we go. We are surrounded by trees, so if you stay below the trees nobody will even know you're there. Over here is where the fitness guys hang out. You can come along to fitness sessions. These guys will be over here lifting weights and running around the things. The only fitness I do is fitness pizza in my mouth, so I don't go over there very much. And here we go. Here is one of the tracks laid out. This is a simple figure 8, as I believe I mentioned. And I'm going to go back over to the Discord chat. Mr. Bearman, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm late, but
Hello.
I'm here.
Late, but you're here.
Yeah.
Marvellous.
Yeah.
And I think the Discord audio is actually doing a working and everything, so that's kind of cool.
Oh, excellent.
Marvellous. I've not streamed for so long, so I wasn't entirely convinced.
Out of practice.
Yes, that would do a working at all in any way, shape or form. But I think it's working. I think it's working. Let us know in the YouTube chat if you're out there, if you can hear Mr. Bearman, or if it's going to be very strange because you're going to get one side of a conversation. Mr. Bearman,
Howdy.
it's Orangutan FPV. Evening, dude. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Does that mean we're on live stream?
You are streaming to the world. Please do not say fuck or bugger.
It's not really my character to say that.
What was I saying? Yes, Mr. Bearman, I can't see your track. Did you just send me the file, or did you upload it?
I uploaded it, 100%.
100% uploaded it. All right, then
Yeah.
hold on. Stand by your beds. Let me go here. Let's have a look. So if I change scenery,
Double check.
Change scenery. What did you call yours?
Bear. I think it's Bear because I couldn't fit all the characters. Bear, no LED.
But did it start with KillaKwads?
Yes.
That's just weird.
Unless I spelt that wrong. Yeah, you never know.
Oh, Seb, why are we in event mode?
Yeah, I can't fly. It's not letting me fly.
Every time I crash, it's ends my go.
I can't even take off.
Hold on, let's go single class 2 minutes. Yeah, let's turn event mode off. We don't want that. What the deuce? So no, I don't see it. That's really weird.
It should let you search just random keywords. So if you just search bear, you might find it.
Let's try that. Let's try bear. No, you don't exist.
Because I did an underscore. Do you have to type the whole character, full sentence or whatever in?
No, shouldn't.
No. I can double check that I uploaded it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I would have thought you would.
Yeah, because I was able to do Nemesis on it.
I'm
So it
fairly
must
sure
be
I flew
uploaded.
it as well. Hold on, let me. In this one, let me drop this session. I wonder if it's because I'm signed in with my other Velocidrone account.
Oh, and you've downloaded it on the other one.
Well, no, because if you've uploaded it to the servers, it should be.
No,
Yeah.
you still have to download it, shouldn't you?
There's your problem then. There is your problem. Right. Okay, guys, I'm going to kick you out of this session just momentarily because
That's fine.
the penny has just dropped that I'm logged on as a different account. So,
Oh,
duh.
pylons!
Full
Full send!
send on the pylons. Right. Okay then. So if I drop out of that and go into track editor. Download track, anything that starts KillaKwads. That's what we want. There we go. Right, so I need to download all the things. So if you're watching on the stream, you can see me download all the things, which is probably not the most exciting thing you've done with your day so far. Gosh darn it, the joys of having more than one Velocidrone account.
Oh, Joe, we're still on event mode.
Yeah,
I've got a red flag.
Don't hit a flag!
Right, here we go, downloading all the things. All of the things. All of the things. Empty polyworld. Oh, that's crazy. Empty polyworld. They need some poly gates.
I know.
Hang on.
Okay.
Right, okay, so if I go back from there and go multiplayer, Lilo Dallas multiplayer, select that quad, I go multiplayer on this one as well.
Single class 2 minutes. There we go.
Because why not?
Oh! Oh! Combat. I didn't want combat.
Oh.
Don't do combat, that would be cray cray. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm on my way. I'm coming back.
As soon as you're back, I'll put you back in charge. There. Is it Jim you want in charge or you?
Jim. Yeah, make Jim the boss.
Jim's boss.
Woo!
There you go.
Okay, so I've got too many windows open. I am the race mangler. I shall mangle your race. Right, let's have a look then. That's better. That's all the better. KillaKwads crash side. What the deuce?
Oh, I think that's one Arthur made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably suitably mental. Right, okay then. Single class not event. Don't know why I clicked on that. I guess I just saw 2 minutes and got overexcited. Single class 2 minutes. No, I want open class 2 minutes, don't I? There we go.
No, put him on spec. Don't let him be open.
Oh, I can change the spec if you want.
It's alright, it doesn't matter. I'm just... These tracks are tighter than the ones that will be flying open class, so I'm just...
That is true.
I know that I need the...
Oh.
I need the slightly slower speed of the spec in order to
I
actually
think-
stand a chance.
I need the spec as well right now. I'm struggling.
What's up, guys?
Also, I have had a lot of practice on this. Who's that?
Smokey.
That would be
Smokey!
Smokey FPV. Hey Smokey, how you doing? How's your thumb?
Not too bad. Healing.
That's good. That's very good.
How's your sanity?
That's probably worse.
Oh,
Putting up with the other half of this for this long.
Your pace now.
Yep, there's your problem. Oh, superb. So, how long until your thumb is? So, if everybody's not up to speed on this, Mr. Smokey FPV put some sort of sharp object through his thumb.
It was a good old Stanley, wasn't it?
Was it? Were you cutting towards yourself?
It was to do with. So I was doing some work on a bath.
You were doing, what in the bath?
So, so I was doing some work on a bath, and it was actually the bath that it was really sharp. Like, yeah,
Scary, very scary. So, how
just
long?
very stupid.
How long before you're
Very
back up to
stupid.
full health then?
There's no guarantee that my thumb will ever be 100%.
It'll be fine.
So on the 27th, I have the pin removed. That's basically holding my finger straight, my thumb straight.
Yeah.
That gets removed on the 27th, and then it's pretty much go from there, and get some physio on it and done, and try and get the thumb moving.
Fingers crossed then.
And the best physio will be Velocidrone for hours and hours and hours.
To be honest, I've been doing quite a lot of Velocidrone, not using my thumb, obviously, but I might join on. Is it a session open? Is that?
Yep, session's open. It's a hidden session, KillaKwads, all one word, both capital K's.
I'll jump on for a little bit, but I'll go take Alfie to bed in about half an hour.
That's good. Be good to see you flying. Good.
I'm changing to the spec quad.
Are you
I can't
flying
keep
with
up
your
with Joe.
feet?
What are we doing? Are we flying spec?
Yeah.
You are, yes.
Yeah, fly spec. They're quite small tracks anyway. So I'm just looking at this Cerberus guy who's not finishing the race for some reason. It's because it's me and I'm not flying. So Smokey, are you up to speed on the track design challenge here?
Nope.
Okay, so what we've done is I have created a track in Velocidrone, which is Old Yardlians.
Yeah.
And I've laid out all the track equipment and then said to people, edit this track, use the track equipment, lay it out where you see fit, make a nice little track. Bearman's just giving us a quick tour there. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah.
There's an aeroplane. Did I just see an aeroplane? Yes.
You did, yes.
That's bizarre. Didn't know that was a thing. And then we have a £5 prize from Unmanned Tech, and the best Old Yardlians track is going to win the £5 at the end of this event. And you guys get to vote.
So when did the event start and when does it end? Today.
So you've been able to build a track for like the last week and submit it, and then we're going to vote on it at what, about 8 o'clock?
Oh, nice. So how many tracks are being designed?
The tracks when you can.
Hold on, I'm being heckled from the background. Say again.
Are they going to physically lay the tracks out at Old Yardlians in 3D?
Well, you see, that's the sneaky thing about it. You see, this is my ulterior motive, is by organising this clever little challenge and offering a cash incentive. I sneakily get other people to design tracks for me, and next time we're at Old Yards, I can use their layouts. See, I'm not as silly as I look. And I do look very silly. Right, so that track was Arta's first foray. So let's go to Arta's second foray, because we need to get on with it and start moving through them.
It's quite nice, really. It was a nice, quick track, that one.
Did you like that one? Very flowy.
I got
Yeah,
lapped by Joe. I wasn't happy.
You haven't been flying it for the last half hour, which I have.
Yes. Poor old orangutan has been sat there all on
Right,
his
I'm
own.
going to jump on now.
Go on, mate. Jump in.
Oh my goodness, that's a slalom.
Oh, there's a power loop corkscrew looking thing.
That's... I don't know, he's laid the cones out as if it's a slalom. Whoa.
Always use yellow cones, disqualified. They're not in the kit. I think I did eventually relent and say cones were free choice. That was a very impressive power loop, Mr. Bowman.
No, I'm not so sure. I'm a bit wonky.
Oh yeah, those three are like a corkscrew but spaced apart. That's interesting.
Yeah,
I'm just
staggered.
slaloming them.
It's different, and different is good. Now, bear in mind that there will be a track from me, and I can't win, so you won't be allowed to vote for me. You probably shouldn't vote for yourself.
There you go, Matt. You just lapped me back. Stop whinging.
Oh, that's so good. I'm having to get used to flying acro again. I've been flying my little Cinewhoop and I'd forgotten how to fly acro.
Yeah,
Sorry about that, guys.
that's all right.
That's fine.
Alfie's allowed to commentate.
Just let him fly. He's got more thumb than you.
Oh,
Shots fired.
oh man. It's brutal from Bearman.
Nah, we all know that he's probably going to be way quicker than all of us one day.
Yeah.
He'll be, Smokey's going to have a little
Smoky
apprentice.
Pops. Smoky 2.0.
Yeah, absolutely. Kids with their super fast lightning reflexes, it's just not fair.
Oh,
I quite like this. This one, I think that spread apart corkscrew works quite well.
Have you seen that little 5-year-old? I've seen him featured on Team Black Sheep's Facebook a few times. And he just, he flies stupidly fast. No fear, I suppose. No fear.
That's the thing, isn't it?
he's also not playing for parts at 5, is he?
No.
That's true. Right, Smokey is in, so I'm going to start a race and let you guys race. And
There goes the end of winning.
and then we'll move on to the next one. Yeah, but he doesn't know this track, does he? So this is your opportunity.
It doesn't matter.
This is your... You've got to have positive mental attitude. If you think if you think you can't, you're probably right.
I'm positive John's going to beat us.
He's in second at the minute.
Yeah, exactly.
He's coming.
Behrman has a 1-gate lead. I need to put in some better spectator cams. I really do.
Yeah, I didn't think about spectator cams.
Oh, I
No,
didn't
nor
know
did I. Nor did I. Didn't cross my mind for a moment.
At least we're not inside. We are outside.
Yes. Let's just make it a bit easier.
Oh, here he comes. He's gonna have me.
He's crashed. He's crashed. He's done a crash. Don't forget, he's only got one functioning thumb.
That is very true, and he's still very quick. Too quick.
One functioning thumb. Never seen this track before, and he's still right on your tail. Just being quiet here for a second while I marvel at the racing. Yep, super fast. Just not fair with one thumb.
Pity steak.
So this is AKF02. Commit this one to your memory banks because we will be chatting later. Now I'm not quite sure how to do the voting, whether we do it as like a silent ballot or if we just have a chat about it. I think just have a chat about it would be easier. You guys can go, I liked that one and I liked that one, and we'll see how we get on.
It's
I
not.
like this one more than the first one.
That's good.
Nope.
So,
I like the first one more.
you did?
Yeah.
Because you beat me.
Well,
You were both a whole lap ahead. Screw
How
you.
did that
guys.
work? I swear Smokey was in front of me at the finish gate.
no,
No, I crashed.
Oh, you crashed. Oh, you were ahead of me until that last one.
And I thought it was 3 laps, so like literally after the 3rd lap, I literally landed and I was like, oh, okay.
hold on. Hold
Still
on,
going.
it's 2 minutes.
Not used to 2 minutes. Oh,
There's also there's a go-kart in the car park, which is quite amusing. I do like that. That's a nice touch. So Arta has really improved his chances because he's submitted 5 tracks, I think.
5?
Okay.
Wow. Mad.
I can't even make one.
It's the track designer is tricky to use. It takes a while to get used to.
So Matt and I have been building like training tracks for each other.
Oh yeah.
So we've both got a little bit happier with Track Editor, which has been good.
No.
Yes. Good
I
plan.
haven't done one for a week or so. I need to get on it.
I think that's completely right, Alfie. I totally agree.
I think it's one of those things as well. If you don't do it regularly, you forget how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a track editor, it just doesn't make sense.
It's very keyboard shortcutty as well. Like
Yeah.
to really get going on it, you need to start absorbing the keyboard shortcuts and using those.
I've only really needed to use 3, I think,
Yeah.
which is just the rotate, move, and scale tools.
Yeah. I think that does make it easier though, doesn't it? If you start using, I mean, definitely those. So,
And then
sure.
the global and local movement axes.
Yes, although I just use the mouse for those, to be honest.
Yeah.
and splines. It's all about those splines.
Although it is, but also I've stopped using splines except for coning.
Yeah, it can mess with your gates, can't it?
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
I started off shoving gates on splines, and it can get a bit painful, can't it?
There's a sheriff.
It's the sheriff. Evening, mate. How you doing?
Evening. I'm okay.
He's tired.
I put on the live stream and I was like, oh wait, I could actually
You
fly.
could be flying. So it only took Smokey 2 goes to get quick enough to beat all of you. Right, so we've got to get through Arthur's tracks as quickly as we can because there's 5 of them. So we'll go on to Arthur's track number 3. Okay, so have you guys been flying this track already?
I've tried this one, yeah.
Blown some of them.
Yeah, this one's a bit... I got a bit lost to begin with, but I think I figured it out.
Hang on, we got red cones in here.
You got all the colour cones.
Why won't the race start? Hold on. There we
There we
go.
go.
No, I don't think I've flown this one actually.
Okay, orangutan.
It says I have.
We're going to go on board with you.
It says I've got a time on here.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
no.
You must have flown.
Squad down.
Whoa! Some gates.
There's all sorts of gates and flags and oh my gosh, craziness.
Oh, it's a reverse split S on the goalpost. I keep...
Yeah.
I'm particularly proud of the posts that go between the 2 rugby pitches. I don't know if I've said this before, but at Old Yardians there is a row of posts between those 2 pitches, and there was nothing in Velocidrone I could figure out to use as posts. There you go, those white ones there. They are actually full-size rugby posts. I just buried them in the ground.
Maybe that's what they did with Old Yards. That's probably how they made the posts in real life.
Yeah, the actual full-size
Just,
rugby posts.
Sunk in some rugby posts. The old, the old second-hand ones. They got to put them somewhere.
You mean after RC Maniacs put big dents in them, they're second hand?
Oh yeah.
Oh. No, I'm not such a big fan of this one.
Not liking this one?
He's not. I don't know if he's put quite the same amount of time into trying it because some of the
invisible gates are a bit.
they don't quite pick you up in the right place.
I had that with the first one I made. I put invisible gates by the flags, and yeah, they need to be much different than you expect, don't they?
They need to be quite a lot bigger than you think they would
a
be.
lot bigger than you think.
Yeah, you have to go really,
Far out
Really?
on some of these.
to get them when you're cutting the whole corner away.
So Arthur number 3 is a bit of a miss from the judges.
That's a nice track. It's just
Still got a lot of flow. It's still lovely flow. Just
So if
Yes.
you're flying it in real life without the technical having to hit the gate thingies, you'd like it.
I
Yeah.
think so.
It's good.
And this time the go-kart in the car park has been replaced by a car driving around. Just good. Right, okay then. Without further ado, let's go to Arta's number 4. And let's see what number 4 has in store.
So far, they've all felt like a kind of track that you could do on a Monday night, which has been good.
That's good. We like that.
I haven't tried this one.
In that case, Mr. Berman, we're going to go on board with you so we can watch the pain.
Oh, he's done his funny drop line.
There's an angle.
Yes, we've done. James and I have both flown this one because I couldn't beat James's time. It's an enormous set of slaloms.
Where am I going now?
Word.
It's a multi-slalom.
Do you go through? You go through the same slalom twice?
Yes.
That's very clever. I like that.
I think Art has done it as a bit of a spoof.
Please never do this in real life.
He's angled the takeoff block as well. That's impressive.
Yeah, so you fall off it though.
Yeah, I did notice
I went
that.
to take off, it just literally pushed me to the floor.
This is quad demolition derby track. This is.
I quite like this. I think we should do this in real life. This looks awesome.
No, this is how you kill everybody's equipment.
There's so many mid-air points.
He's missed an opportunity though to send you back through the slalom in the other direction
again
the second time. You should be going through the slalom in both directions. That would be so much more dangerous.
Speaking of destroying quads, last night I went through 2 quads and a GoPro.
Oh my word!
Oh, James, what did you do?
I'm thinking multi-story.
Yeah, multi-story. One
Show
was
you this one, Ghost.
in that pole. Ghost has been amazing. We did a range test and it was like 5 floors up through concrete on the pure race mode, 222 hertz.
I want my Ghost so bad.
Amazing.
Sorry.
The problem is I'm waiting for the micro module to fit on an X-Lite because X-Lite. And I've just, other than a picture, I've not heard anything about them.
Last I heard, they were asking people if they actually want it. I don't think it's even been designed yet.
Oh, do you think it was just a render? Do you think that was vaporware?
I think it was just a render, yeah.
Oh, that's just cool.
And if it doesn't get enough support, they're just not going to make it.
Well, I suppose I can just use a full-size one and clip it on the back like I do with my Crossfire module. So it's all over. Bearman taking the victory. Orangutan in second. Smokey in third. Sheriff in fourth. Right, we're going to move on. We're going to move on to AKF number 5. 5 tracks. He's after this 5er, boys. I got to tell you.
Oh, it's that drop launch block again.
Oh,
There's a plane taking off.
There's
Yeah,
oh my god, there's an actual plane.
I'm not racing. I'm chasing the plane.
Oh, there's an actual plane.
I'm
on
chasing
the
the
track.
plane.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Crunch.
the plane is disobeying the laws of physics. Third, go to my spectator view. This is not.
Hold on. Okay, I'm
This
watching.
is-
Oh, okay, that's interesting. How is it flying? Its prop isn't spinning. That's not right.
But also, it's turning anti. What?
What the deuce? I think you're well out of bounds there as well. You're over some neighbouring houses, I think. What the? You can't do that in a plane? That is crazy. He's been having fun with splines, isn't he? That's what that is.
Do you think?
Yeah. That's impressive. I do like that. You trying to
Oh, you
land
can
on
hit
it?
the plane.
You
You
can
can
hit-
hit the plane.
Can you land on it though? That would be the, I mean, if you could land on it, go for a ride. That would be amazeballs. Oh, it was close.
Not in this. Not on this drone. You can't. All right.
Right, let's have a look at the track. then.
So- That sounded like a bit of a challenge, that did.
Yeah, I mean, if you can manage it, I'm very impressed. It's at a funny angle.
So, who can we go on board with? Let's go on board with Bearman and see what he's doing with the track. And see what this one's like. Green cones. Him and his funny coloured cones. Bearman, you're going too quick. I can't see what the track's like.
Oh, backwards.
Oh, hello, weird corkscrew.
I think I like this track more than the other ones so far.
Yeah, I
Nice
think
track.
this one's really good.
It's a good flow.
Is this one possible in the real world as well?
Yes, very.
Oh my goodness, what is the plane doing?
So
It's just nosedived the ground.
it's possible in the real world, except for the plane, which is very much not possible.
I don't know. We've got RC Maniac. I'm pretty sure he can manage it.
Oh,
Shots fired.
he got me.
There has been a victory. So Arta is in chat, and Arta says the prop doesn't spin; it's a static model. Okay. Evening Shane B, and evening Finley. How are you doing, guys? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping into the chat. Apologies for neglecting you terribly, but my thing on this screen here doesn't update when the chat updates, and it's supposed to, but it's broken. But that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Right, let's move on then to the next one. Those I think are the same track.
Who's
Right.
chasing the plane?
I don't know what this one is. This could be one of mine. I think this is one of mine. I'm pretty sure it's one of mine. So obviously I can't win, so this is just for fun. But this is one of my tracks.
Big old corkscrew.
Big old 3-level corkscrew for you. So we'll get your opinions only on this one, because obviously I can't win.
There's a wall there.
Yes. Kind of a corkscrew with a wall.
Yeah, walls are not my friend at the moment.
So you finally, after months of not being able to fly, you've got Ghost. You can finally fly again, and then you smash all your kit into a concrete post.
Yeah. Well, one of my ghost receivers was dead on arrival.
What?
Which is a bit crap, really, considering you can't buy them.
That's not ideal.
So only the race quads have got it in.
So
And both of those died.
What's the after-sales support been like when you phoned them up and said this one's dead?
I am too lazy to do that.
Okay.
I posted it in a Facebook group, and that was about as far as I can be bothered.
I'm sure they'll be really good. I'm sure they'll just fire you out a new one.
Yeah, I think they would. It was Hobby RC, and they're great. So
Oh yeah, they're usually pretty
they'd probably
good.
just send one.
Yeah.
But the problem is that, like, I don't think they actually have them
Separately.
separate. Yeah.
I think the stock's basically flown out as soon as it's come in, hasn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised.
Yeah, the concrete hurt me as well. I had to change some
Yeah.
props.
Oh, you had to change some props.
You poor
Yeah.
thing.
I know.
Whatever next. I think next I'm going to have to get out and join you guys at the multi-story with the tiny trainer, because that's supposed to
Yeah,
bounce
tiny
bounce
trainer
off things.
definitely.
Yeah, tiny trainer was good fun.
Yeah.
It
Oh, I
feels
wanna
really
get-
good in the car park as well.
I want
It
my
does,
tiny
yeah.
trainer working.
The tiny trainer kind of feels the right size for a car park, and you can
Yeah.
actually enjoy the tracks a bit more.
And you've got that little bit of protection from the canopy as well.
I mean, I broke mine on like the first day.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about the size of the Racer 4 and then compare it to the size of multi-story car parks in America, that's probably about the right
yeah,
scale.
it's probably right.
Yeah.
Bigger is better. Right, okay, that was Serbi 02. Nobody said anything horrible about it, so I suppose
Oh,
that's
I
good.
like it.
Oh, it's a nice track.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Right, this is Serbi 01, so this is some of my earlier work. Again, I can't win, but we'll play this one anyway. Okay, Bearman, it's on you. We're going to watch you for this one.
I'm lost. No, I'm not lost.
That was Splash. 2.
Oh yeah, I
man.
know this one. That's fine. I flew this one earlier.
Ah,
Pants.
I'm busy.
I remember this because you weirded me out with the 1 too far on the spinny thing.
yes. Normally we do the 2 gates either side of a flag and go through the gates twice, but you do it 3 times. Yes. See? Bit different.
Ah,
Bearman, what are you doing?
having a bad time.
There we go. See, it's fine. You've got it now. You've got it figured out. So who's in the lead? It's Bearman, surprisingly, in the lead, even though he claims to have been lost at least once.
No, I've done this track before. I do remember.
Smokey in second, orangutan in third, sheriff in fourth, but closing on orangutan. Closing on orangutan, overtakes orangutan into third place. Did you have a little crash there, orangutan FPV?
No, I had an unscheduled landing.
Ah, right, yes, okay. They do happen. So what do we think to this one? Do we hate this one? What do we think?
No, I really like this
That's
one.
nice.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be able to do it in real life. You'd have to alter slightly the bit with the wall.
The bit with the wall.
The bit with the wall. So when you come through the start gate,
Hmm.
you've got 2 gates, and then you've got into the power loop.
Yeah.
So the temptation is to cut over the wall.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
So that would push you high, and you'd have lots of people doing high
Yeah.
things at the same time.
So,
But if
yeah.
you could fix that, then great.
So the idea was the wall was your shielding as you fly through it. But yeah, as people come through, there is a possibility they'll go high, won't they? So
Yes.
you could maybe put we could maybe have like a Laxton type tunnel at some point in the future, and that would let us do things like that.
Well, if you put your second gate directly directly alongside the wall, that would mean you couldn't push high.
Yeah, good call. Like it. Right.
And then it's a beautiful track. I love it.
That one is finished. So with one little tweak, we can do that one in the real world, which is also good. Smokey FPV taking the win with that one. Smokey, have you practiced that track before?
Nope. Never tried it.
It's just too quick.
He's
Just a
he's
tick.
just that good. Okay, so we've got that's the base map. We don't want that. You don't want a figure 8 because that's boring as. We have 2 left. We have Bearman's track and we have Orangutan's track. Which one do you want first, guys?
Bearman's, because I'm going to have to go shortly.
Oh, okay. Let's get Bearman's on the deck then.
And I've flown mine before.
Well, yeah. So Bearman's track on deck. I'm going to spectate.
Oh.
Hang on, we don't have these. This is nonsense. How many cones do you think we have?
What the deuce? Okay, that's insane.
Way too overcomplicated.
Hold on. No,
What?
no,
What?
no,
What?
no,
Makes perfect sense.
no,
What?
no,
It makes sense.
no.
Yeah, but my computer can't handle it.
Yeah, there was a version without LEDs. Yeah. there you
Yes,
go.
let's try that
Just have
again.
to figure it out though.
Let's try that again, but without the LEDs. Because that was crazy. There we go. On board with Bearman, flying his own track. So we're expecting big things.
Oh no. He
I
bounced off.
like that the 2 gates with flags either side. My ulterior motive of getting track designs has been blown out of the water.
Oh?
Well, because one of those flags is bolted to the halfway up a rugby post. And
Oh, I can do that for you.
that gate's on the roof. Orangutan, are we shimmying you up a drain pipe to put a gate on the roof for us?
Yeah, why not?
It has to be said, folks, if you're ever out flying and you really want to flirt with some trees, make sure you've got Orangutan FPV with you, because it really does assist you in your tree flirting, because he can get anything down from a tree.
Oh.
Doesn't matter what tree,
Challenge accepted.
doesn't matter how high. Just send in Orangutan FPV. I quite like this as a track though. I have flown all of them, and this one I did quite enjoy.
Keep forgetting where I'm going.
You need the GPS turned on.
Yeah.
I confuse myself with the spirally bit. The cones aren't going to the right side of it, are they?
I think I just need talent switched on.
Don't believe that for a moment. I'm surprised that in all of our submissions, nobody has used the tractor. I was expecting some tractor usage. Didn't happen.
Disappointing.
But I do like the creativity of a gate on the roof. Nobody else thought of that. So you get points for that from me.
Or maybe no one was that stupid. I don't know.
You were thinking outside the box.
I do like the triple slalom split S on the rugby post. That's good fun.
Yeah, that works really well. So that race is over.
But yeah, you lose marks for your cones to the down spiral.
The wrong side of the spinning bit. The roundabout.
Minus points for that. Right, okay, last one of the night then. This is Orangutan FPV. Have we saved the best for last?
No. Some really nice tracks there. This isn't that good compared to that.
So we're going to go on board with Orangutan with his very own track. Nice
Well,
use
I've-
of...
Pants.
You
I
did,
forgot where my own track's going.
you did too many spins. I like the use of the wall, the barrier wall thing. That worked well. And I like the 2 gates at 90 degrees. I thought that was quite good.
Thanks.
Yeah, I like this. This is a good track. Good use of the rugby posts.
Yeah, it's almost like a ladder pretty well, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's nice.
Yeah.
rugby post
did-
ladder.
I did it on one of the lockdown events.
That's plagiarism. You lose marks.
Oh,
Hang on, it was my plagiarism.
You can't plagiarise your own work.
plagiarised yourself.
Is it more embarrassing that I can't fly my own damn track? Oh, come on.
I've got to start early with actually saying this has been really. I've been really impressed with everybody's tracks. Arthur and Orangutan and Bearman. You've done really good tracks with frankly limited equipment.
Well, you did a pretty awesome job getting old yards into V-drone in the first place.
Did you?
It's pretty to scale.
Did you like that? I googled for the distance between rugby posts, and apparently it's 100 meters. And the good thing in Velocidrone is you can check the distance between 2 items. So I set 2 rugby posts out, and then I sort of did it by eye from there.
That's something I'd really like Velocidrone to be able to do, because you can highlight items and it'll tell you how far apart they are.
Yeah.
I'd like that then to be a text box so that you could type in how far apart you wanted it rather than having to
Yeah.
drag things around.
Just click these and then make them 100 meters apart.
Yeah, because I wanted these flags to just be equidistant, so I put them on the spline.
That's a
But then
fantastic word. Write that down.
The spline wasn't long enough for them to be equal.
Yeah.
So I then just wanted to be able to highlight them and go, right, set these 3 meters apart.
I think you're right with splines in that they're probably only good for cones.
Yeah, they're good if you want to drag your gates around, but I found that when you had gates on them and then save it, close it, and then reopen it, my gates had just jumped.
What? Well,
Yeah.
that's no good. Well, cones and aeroplanes.
Cones are
Yeah, that's what splines seem to be for. Right, I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to open the voting. So I think to keep it fair, so you guys can have a silent vote. Have you all got Discord open? Yeah, you must have because you're chatting.
Yeah.
So drop me a PM in Discord and tell me Bearman, Orangutan, or AKF.
I need to sign off, guys, but I'll drop my message in as I go.
Okie dokie, dude. Thank you for joining us. I know that you are very busy tonight, so we appreciate you taking the time.
No worries, thanks for moving the time so I could take part.
That's all right. Good to see you, mate. We
Cool.
will see you soon in the real world.
Catch you later on.
See you, dude.
Bye, guys.
Okay, Orangutan FPV out into the sunset. I've got 1 vote. I've got 1 vote. I'm waiting for the rest of your votes. Drop me a PM in Discord. Smokey, you've got a vote.
Is AKV Arthur?
Yeah. I don't know if Smokey's still there. Yes. Oh, it's a tied vote so far. Orangutan FPV. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Sheriff, you've got a vote.
I missed some of the tracks though, so I've.
That's true. No, I think you should still vote.
Okay. How do I? There we go.
Okie dokie. So I've got Flare. Oh. Okay, so I've got to tabulate these votes. One for him, one for him, one for him, and one for him. So this is very tight, very tight. But we have got, everybody has got at least one vote. I can tell you that everybody has at least one vote. But with just slightly more than one vote, it's Behrman FPV.
Oh.
Congratulations, dude. Mr. Matt Behrman, you have won £5 to spend at Unmanned Tech. So drop me a PM. Drop me a PM and I will send you a voucher code which you can use at Unmanned Tech. Big up to Unmanned Tech. Thank you very much, guys, for supplying us with a prize for this rather silly little event that we put together. And guys, thank you for all your track designs, which has been really amazing fun, and also has given me tracks that I can now lay out probably next summer. Because unless we can organise something on weekends, on a Saturday morning or something, we can lay some of these tracks out. Mr. Sheriff has insisted that since Behrman has won this, he has to go up on the roof and put the gate there.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. No, awesome. Well, thanks for running it, Seb. I mean,
thank you guys,
awesome
for your hard work. I think Orangutan's down for a bit of rope work to help you get up onto the roof, so you should be fine.
Great.
But yeah, that's been quite interesting, quite fun. So the base map is still there. So if you do want to grab the base map and submit a track, please feel free. The more Old Yardlian tracks, the better. And Behrman and Orangutan, you're doing some training tracks?
Yeah, we've been trying to just we normally just like poke them at each other. When we make one, we're like, oh, here, you can have a go at this now.
So are they for public consumption? Should I encourage people to go and fly them?
Yeah, they can be. They're not exactly perfect though, but
well,
I think they're mostly online. So.
Who is? So any tracks designed by Mr. Behrman or Mr. Orangutan, look those up on Velocidrone because they're bound to be good. You've seen what these guys can do. You've seen some good tracks from them. I'm sure they're great.
And don't forget Arthur's tracks as well. He's got some pretty cool ones he's been coming out with.
5 tracks from Arthur tonight. Arthur, I'm so sorry, mate.
If he didn't have that silly, sorry, one sec. Silly starting grid where it drops you and it gives you straight away a crash. Then,
yeah.
This is actually really
his tracks are all a lot more makeable in real life as well than mine. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, that lost points definitely for that sliding off the start block thing. It was a good concept, but yeah, it doesn't work. But yeah, Arthur, superb effort. He couldn't join us tonight. He's busy. But Arthur, thank you very much for your tracks. They're really good. And yeah, keep designing, guys. Keep designing, keep flying. Stay tuned in to KillaKwads. And I think we can pretty much wrap it up there. What do you reckon?
Yeah, nice one. That was awesome.
Sounds good to me. Well, thank you guys for coming along. I'm going to leave you guys to fly this track for a little bit while I say goodbye to our lovely guests. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you all soon.
Awesome, dude. Cheers.
Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye.
So, there we go. That was the KillaKwads designer track sim session malarkey. Now keep your eyes open because we are bound to do some more streamed sim sessions because winter is drawing in and we need to get our flying fix somehow. Don't forget, join us KillaKwads on, hold on, which way am I pointing today? That way. Join us join us on the Facebook, on the Instagram, on the YouTube, and at our website www.KillaKwads.com. There is merch available. Please buy our merch because it's been a very expensive summer of not being able to run events. But come back, join us here on the YouTube, join us on Facebook and our group. You will see there will be events up. If we can get whooping, we'll get whooping. If we can get flying out in the real world, we'll get flying out in the real world. Trust me. That's what we want to do. We want to be doing flying. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. Thank you to everybody that designed a track. Thank you to my beautiful wife for heckling me from the sofa. Little bit of a fail on keeping the beer flowing, but there we go. Such is life. I'm off for some dinner. Thank you guys. It's been great. Good night all. And I don't have a clever thing that I say at the end of these, so bye.